2025, and this is another episode of the trailer reactions right here on GH Movie Freak TV. I'm hoping that this year I get to do more trailer reactions for you guys and more of the Cinevestations podcast. Lost a couple of episodes. What else? Well, it's not about the excuses, but hopefully 2025 is a better year for me and you and for the entire film industry here in Ghana and the rest of Africa as well. As you already know, this trailer reaction is about a very, very interesting film that has been around for a while and they are finally getting an official release of some sort. But before I head into it and do my reaction, I want you to subscribe to this channel if you already haven't, like this video, make sure you share, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know your thoughts on the trailer as well. This is trailer reactions. Let's just dive right in.
Do androids dream of electric sheep? No, I can't say that in a way. Manya, kake, bubu nam.
Yeah, Star Wars Day. And say that plague is the wise and qua.
Medi, mia day.
Q Vision.
How did we get this far?
Sex in the land.
So far from home. With an immeasurable desire to invent. To explore. And to discover. But with every discovery, there are risks. There is sacrifice, and there are consequences.
First time.
What's that? Scan it.
Calm down, Adam. You are my friends.
Interesting. Well, that is the trailer for I don't know if I should call it Adam the First or I should call it the B.A.T.U Project now. But we're going to watch it again. Just so you know, this film has got an official selection to be screened at the Miami Science Fiction International Film Festival. A very, should I say, laudable feat. And this film has been around for a while now. Like, anybody that knows about this project or knows about the Ghanaian film space knows that this project has been around for a while. If I'm not mistaken, it's been about 5 years. I've had this, this film was at the very first edition of GH MovieCon, which was in 2020. And at that time, I think they had developed it as a short film. They've gone on to shoot a feature film. It has gone through production. It's done. I think at some point I even got to see, I think I got to see a first cut of the film, and now they actually have a film they are confident about releasing, and it's entered into the festival route as it should and has got a very important selection. let's just watch the trailer again, and I'm going to point out some things that I feel or I noticed are different from what I've seen. Yeah.
It's a Philip K. Dick in Kokwa.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Ma bien le bébé moi.
No, I can't say that in a way.
Medi Emma.
Okay, so I think it's, first of all, I think it's interesting that they have the subtitles in pink. I don't know if that's the color, and yeah, that's very unorthodox, if you ask me.
Manya. Kake. Bubu nam.
Yeah, Star Wars Day. And say that play against the white Asankomah.
Medi mia day.
So the production company behind this is Q Vision and Seg Cineland, and they are all Ghanaian-based production companies.
How did we get this far? So far from home, with an immeasurable desire to invent.
That's Nashoko. That's Bex.
To explore and to discover.
This year, fine. That's Majid. So this very scene, I don't recall seeing it in the first one, but it looks good. When I say first one, like, I mean the previous trailers that I've seen, or previous like cuts of the film that I've seen. Okay.
But with every discovery, there are risks. There is sacrifice.
Okay.
And there are consequences.
For the first time, Ghana. Another thing that you can't take away from this film, or even from this trailer, is the sound scoring. And all the music is original music by B.A.T.U Gomez, and he's one of the finest producers, sound engineers in this country, and he's done a lot of amazing work on films, particularly, and some very good hit songs. But I kind of like the sound scores I'm hearing in this trailer, and from what I've seen or heard in the first cuts that I got to see of the film, they are all original. They all have a blend of science fiction, or what you could call Afrofuturism. Yeah, awesome work from Tito. Okay, so the official title for the project now is B.A.T.U, the B.A.T.U Project, Adam the First, and as you can see, it's got an official selection for the Miami International Science Fiction Festival. Miami International Science Fiction Festival for 2025. Could we get some applause for that? Where are my applause? Applause. Ah, yeah. That was a delayed reaction, but anyway, back to it.
D, what's that? Scan it.
This also looks different from what I remember.
Calm down, Adam. You are no friends.
Interesting. The B.A.T.U Project, Adam the First. I remember, title was just the Adam the First. For a very long time, everybody knew this film as Adam the First. I've done some previous articles on it, but I understand now it's the B.A.T.U Project, and it's going to be a trilogy or a 3-part series. But this is the first part, Adam the First of the B.A.T.U Project, and it's got a very important nomination or selection at the very prestigious Sci-fi Film Festival. And like I said, I mean, I've been fortunate to be around this project for a very long time. I've seen how the project has grown over the years. I've seen various cuts, if I'm not mistaken, of the film. I've seen several trailers. But I believe this is what they want to put out as the official trailer, since they are hoping to release the film this year. Interestingly, it does look good. It's quite. It doesn't. I think what they tried to do was not to give so much detail about the story itself. Because I'm watching the trailer, and in my mind, of course, I know what the film is about, and I'm asking myself, if I hadn't seen the film before, what would I be able to pick out from the trailer? And I can see that it's, of course, science fiction. There's a bit of space travel in it, and the trailer for me doesn't really give you the core of what the film is. And I'm saying this because I have the knowledge of what the film is, but I'm watching the trailer and I'm not really able to, assuming I had not seen the film before, I can't really almost immediately tell that this is what the film, like, this is what the film is about. So I can't really tell if it translates for other people who haven't seen or don't know what the film is about. I hope you get what I mean. But all the same, I feel like so far it teases you, let's say it teases you 3 particular characters. That's Bex, the man in the spacesuit, which I think looked a bit tacky in some of the scenes, even in the trailer. It looked a bit, I wish they could have cleaned it up a bit and let it look, what's it called? Let it look a bit fitting on the body. That's what I think. That's Bex. There's also Nashoko, the beautiful Nashoko in there, and there's Majitu Huni. And there's another character that I know is called the U800, which is an android or whatever. Not to give away too much of the story, like I said, because I know what the film is about. But so far, those are the characters that are teased in the trailer. And I think, this shot, for instance, looks very clean, looks very beautiful. I don't recall ever seeing that shot before. But if it's a new, because I know, like, the film has gone through several stages. If it's something new that's added, I think that's well thought through. Yeah, this is what I mean. I would have hoped the suit was a bit like, fitting on the body. It looks kind of like with the neck sticking out and all of that. It looks kind of off for me. Yeah. Majid is a big boy now, so. With an e-bike scene. Okay. Yeah, another thing that I think that deserves getting mentioned about this trailer is the VFX work. It kind of look, it could pass for VFX that you'd expect in a science fiction film. I don't think it's the greatest VFX work we could ever see. But I think it does kind of look okay. Like I said, I've seen various variations of this film or various variations of trailers for this film, so I can see the improvement over the years. I think if this is what you want to go with, it's quite decent. It works. People would be happy with it. Some might not be happy with it, but I think it works for the film. You can see, the spaceship too. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I've seen a different version of that too as well. And this scene, there's something very different about this scene from what I remember as well. But anyway, that's the B.A.T.U Project, Adam the First, and they are finally getting it released. This is the official trailer they are putting out there. I've talked about the sound scoring. I've talked about I can't really tell what the trailer is trying to put out there, but I know the story already. I don't want to give that away. But from the trailer itself, I think it for me, it lacks what really is a key element of the film, which I don't want to mention. I want people to go watch the film and figure out. Yeah, that's what I think. I think the trailer lacks that very key element of the film that sort of gives you an understanding of what the film is about, essentially. And you don't see that in the trailer. But I know what it's about, so that's a bit confusing for me. And what else? Yeah, I've talked about the sound score. I've talked about the VFX. I think what else is there to mention? Some of the scenes, and generally the fact that it's got it's finally getting a release this year. Hopefully, barring any other issues. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. The B.A.T.U Project. How am I going to score this film? How am I going to score this trailer? How am I going to score this trailer? How am I going to score this trailer? I think I'm going to give this trailer... I'm going to give this trailer 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah. 3 out of 5 stars. 3 out of 5 stars. I'm hoping that it translates to what the public, or it translates to being appealing enough to the public to want to see this film, particularly after all the years that have been spent in the making of this film. And I'm hoping that people, once they get to see this film, understand it for what it is, and sort of like, I mean, there's the argument that this is the first Ghanaian science fiction film. They can stick with that argument until somebody else pops up and says, hey, I made a science fiction film first from Ghana. But yeah, so far, that's what they're going to go with. And kudos to them for getting this very important selection at a prestigious science fiction festival. I'm hoping that they do get other selections as well. And I'm hoping that the film actually does well on the festival circuit, even before we get to see an official release in Ghana. So yeah, my thoughts or my score for the trailer will be 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know what you also think about the trailer in the comment section below. If you have any other thoughts, please do well to share it in the comment section. But don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share this video as well. Hopefully, we do more of these trailer reactions in 2025. And we keep the energy going for the Ghanaian film industry. Like always, my name is Asankomah, and this has been the trailer reactions right here on GH Movie Freak TV. I knew I was starting to pound music, so gotta go. I'm out. Peace.